Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to get the doors off the driver's side of the car. We got most of the engine bay done last time, so we're looking pretty good. But with the doors off, we're going to be able to get the rocker off on the driver's side here, get it all fitted up and ready to go. Tomorrow, which I'm going to include in this video, I have a subscriber actually coming. We're going to do a little bit of rust repair on his car. He has a coupe, or a convertible, sorry, that has a little bit of rust in about this area. We're going to fix that up. But with that, we're going to get it set up. I'm going to show you how to knock these doors off and go from there. Okay, first part to taking off your doors, you need to remove the 10 mil at the top of the bottom hinge and the bottom of the top hinge. And then you have a 7 mil on the top and bottom of your power plug here. Those need to be removed. I like to crack them with a ratcheting wrench. You can usually get them completely out this way. It's a tightish area. But since I finally got this, of course now it's gonna be stuck on there. Got one of these. Let's see how well this works. You can see there's a little bit of Loctite on them, holds them in place. See how loose these are? I have never had this door off. The only door that's ever been off on this car is the rear passenger, so that just shows you that they're not a tight bolt to get out. And there's our pair of bolts. The next thing you're going to need to do is move this out of the way. Okay, now if you're like me and you messed up, the clip started to slide up, and when I moved the door, it went up into the hole, which means you can't really get it out. So you have to get a screwdriver underneath and slide it up. But now it's free. This is free. And all you're gonna do is, if your door had a door handle on the inside, you'll be better off than me, but I do not. Get under it, lift it up and off, and you got a door off. And that's how you get your door off. So there's your clip that I messed up on. So when I initially started, I had it up ever so slightly, and it tucked into behind here and started to come up. Unlocking it, but putting it inside, making it harder to take apart. So you'll just slide up on the lock when it's here. You've pulled it out a little bit, and the door comes off nice and easy. Now you can just slip that inside so it's out of your way, so you can do work like this. And now we have both doors off. Like I said, on the back it's the exact same, just a smaller clip to push up on. No big deal. I'm gonna go bury these in the basement with the other two, since, as you know, there's no space in here. And I'll be right back. You're ready to do a rocker. Look at that. Like I said, this one is just the absolute worst. I showed it last time. Way worse than there. Obviously you can see I've had some serious issues. There's rust all down in there. I didn't have a carpet for the longest time. This is bad. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time. We're gonna cut low and around. Along there, take this off separately. Along, remove this in one big go, like we did last time, around each of these, and then slowly trim our way to getting the new rocker on. Okay, so we're gonna start cutting this off. We got our 5-inch cut wheel, PPE obviously. We're going to cut along this inner edge right here across the whole thing to bring it around. Then we'll cut out these sections nice and low, cut along the bottom here just to expose this area, then cut along the bottom to the floor and work our way through there. Okay, first glance before I bring you in, large amount of dirt up in here, big hole in the back of the rocker right here, which I don't think I ever noticed, but that's bad there. This jack point still looks a little bit more solid than the other side did. This doesn't look too bad. I could be wrong based off that. And obviously that's extremely bad. So let's bring you in for a closer look. So you can see how bad this jack point area is. Relatively clean in between. Then we get to the B post. Not very nice either. Oh, I guess that should have stayed on. Not very nice either, looking pretty rough. And then our back jack point, obviously, you can see that large hole started right there. This giant chunk of dirt sitting here that's just rusting out. So we might actually have way more repairs to do on this side. You can see along that brace I did on the other side, a little bit more rusty than before, so I'll set you back up. We're gonna trim that back, trim bottom out of it, and start evaluating how far we actually have to take this. now with all the extra cut out, like I did before, we cut this low because then we can bring our new rocker up and cut as much as we need to get up under here and fix any of this. But as you can see, this side is not happy at all. I got all the wiring kind of tucked up, but obviously we're into the floor like we were on the other side. No telling how far we're going to be in just yet. Judging by some more of this rust along here, I think we're going to be into more of this pillar. Same with back there. I feel like we're going to get into a good section of that, which might require getting the rear subframe out of the car so we can get up and in this area really easily. We obviously need to completely rebuild this jack point. I'm hoping from about here down, or like, you know, where the hole is savable, but if I'm not mistaken, this is bent, so we'll see what we can do there. The back jack point looks very savable again, which is good, so we'll try to reuse this one. Hopefully most of this is savable. We can do that welding a piece on the bottom. This seems a little bit more soft than the last one, so we might have to put a section on the bottom here, but it seems to be intact enough to get a template off of. In here, just like the other side, we have that brace that comes down that needs to be dealt with. I think for this side, just to, oh, maybe, yeah, probably for this side, we're gonna take this panel off up to here. I think I did it lower on the last one, but I'm gonna take it up to here, pull this whole section off with all these, just to get it out, because you can kind of see we gotta get back up into this one pretty good. Obviously that panel. So I'm going to do a cleanup, even though I'm gonna make another big mess. And I think we'll get that section off and probably get some of this undercoating or sound deadener off the floor along here, just so I can see and feel how soft this is, as well as get the wire cup under here and clean all that undercoating off of this area so we have an area to weld, and I can see how bad it is, because I'm assuming back here is not good. Okay, so I've been banging away at this. There's still quite a bit left in a lot of areas. It's extremely hard to do in the summer. I don't have any dry ice to make it quick. I did that side in the winter when it was frozen, came off. I'm gonna be at this all week probably to get it all cleaned off and down. So I'm gonna have to end the video here. Next week, hopefully we can start getting into this, and we'll start addressing all of our ways we're going to fix this. Obviously, that other side, I showed you a lot of it. This side, it's going to be some more of the same, some new stuff, because I think this is way worse over here than what it looks to be. But we have to get this out, obviously, get that out from under there. So we'll start, like before, we'll start here. Well, actually, probably on this one, we'll start there and work our way forward. As with this, I'm going to reprint my pedal box. I've just designed a new one for the floor. So while we do the floor in here, it'll be, we'll make it fit in there with this. I'm gonna take all this harness and kind of flip it back over here just to give more room over there. But with that, I got about as much done as I could right now. It's been a long month. Kids both had a birthday, weddings, whole lot. Haven't really had a whole lot of time to mess with the old girl, but we're making some headway. Rocker's off. So next is, like I said, we're gonna address all the rust, starting from the back here, work our way forward, as front's the worst, but there's more to do. Cut out the floor, make my pedal set, which maybe I'll toss a picture here, maybe I'll make a short. I made a new pedal set. We're gonna 3D print it, get it cut out of steel, bolted in, you know, make sure it fits. As far as I'm aware, from everything I did, it should fit well. I know it's an odd thing to see race car style pedals and what's not a race car, but I want to go different. Hopefully next couple videos here, we get into the metal. I am currently 3D printing axle bushings for the Jetta, so that's going to be one of them. 3D printed bushings, stainless steel metal bushing in the middle of it all. Something if you guys like, I'm going to host those for sale on a 3D page, because if you want to print them, it's like 30 bucks versus 250 bucks for the bushing set. I have, if you saw, I made a post on YouTube there. I'm getting stickers made. Hopefully I have them by the end of July, somewhere around there. I'm trying to figure out a website or some way to sell them where I can get the most funds back from it to put towards the channel, as I want to keep growing this channel. I've got 3 little ones. I'm sure you guys have seen my one, which is this one right here, the E36, just says Hammond built on it. I did one of the Nakajimas, as I love this wheel. This is the wheel for the 36, it's staying with it. And then I did one of the Jetta, kind of, it's got that ratty daily, you don't give a shit kind of look. It's got the logo on it. I used a little bit of AI to help me, a little bit of myself. I know very little about using Photoshop. I can do 3D, I can't do design like that. So I used a little bit of Photoshop's AI help to change it, but I'm gonna try to get better. Maybe I'll hire way down the road or get somebody to make me a sticker, but we'll cross that bridge. I did these ones as best as I could. So I'll post them up right here on the screen. Hopefully I do it right. But they're gonna be cheapish. Like, I don't wanna sell them big money, but every dollar is gonna go into the car, into the channel. I wanna keep this showing you guys that this stuff is doable in your garage. Everything I'm doing, you can do in your garage. It's stuff that I wanna show you guys. I wanna get it out there that rush repair, building a car in a 1-car garage, like, you guys can tell, I'm in a 1-car garage. This thing's pushed up against the wall, like you see the hood. It's pushed up against the wall on that side. I got like, I'm between my toolbox and my car. There's not a whole lot of space in here. And I want to show that it's possible. Like, the most expensive tool that I've got in here to get is the welder. Everything else is like old Craftsman, Stanley. I got Snap-on stuff. I got a whole bunch of air tools from doing hot rod stuff, but I can't use it because all I have is that air pig that's over there, and it doesn't keep up very well with the air tools. But I want to show that this is possible, and you guys supporting me will help me show you guys more, because I'll show you the deals I'm getting tools like that bead roller. That's 150 bucks from Princess Auto. I think you can buy them in the States from Harbor Freight, probably less, because Americans, your money's a little bit better than the Canadian. My shrinker stretcher I got on sale for 80 bucks, again, from Princess Auto. So I want to show you that this is all possible. You can do it in a garage. Like, you also don't need these, because I've shown you how to do it better. They help. I got a lot of sheet metal. This one's got a lot of sheet metal to do. But any money buying stickers goes right back to the channel. I did start a Patreon. I'm sure probably nobody here has seen it. For $5 a month, you can support the channel. I'll put your name at the end of the video, kind of a scroll or a line, whatever, depending on how many. I will try to get videos set up a bit better to release, so you guys can see them a day or two early. I think I want to do it 2 days early. And, you know, all the extra stuff. Like, there's not a whole lot. I don't have a whole lot. I'm not a big channel. I know it's stupid to start this low, but I do want to grow. And to grow, I need money. I'm not asking for money. If you guys don't do it, you don't do it. I've been doing it this long already. So if you guys like to support, there is a Patreon. The link is on my YouTube. Stickers, I will figure out how to get them. Hopefully you guys like them. Give me ideas of things to make for these stickers. I'm not deep into ideas with this, as I've never made merch. But hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys want to buy it and rep me, because I'm trying to show you guys that it's garage possible. But with all of that, keep rambling, but
Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. Make sure to hit that bell icon so you get the updates, and we'll see you next time. Good night.